Right, I'm going to be a bit rusty.
Aren't we all, Paul?
Move the... Okay, D-Storm. Mr. D-Storm. I haven't even started yet and he's off. 10 subs. That's so generous again, Mr. D-Storm. Thank you very much. If you just got a sub, please give him a thank you, guys.
I've got a slow down, friend.
Oh, I muted that. There you go. I know it's iRacing. I'm just asking, streaming flights many more. Good morning. At some point, Agent, I will, yes. Night gaming as well. What's going on? Thank you for 5 subs, Night gaming.
60 kilometers per hour.
Alright. Do you regret the rig as it gives you neck strain for prolonged periods of use? Does it? Never had that problem. The only thing that gives me neck strain is having to look up there, but I've got chat down here.
There's a car approaching. Watch your mirrors. Stay behind the white line.
Celebratory bunting.
Gotta get the hype train moving.
Thank you very much, D-Storm. I knew something was wrong. 1 second. I knew something was wrong. Thank you for the hype train, D-Storm. I need to change profile in the... what's it called? True Drive. I don't like the way that thing doesn't install. Oh, I have to enable high torque mode. You have to do that every time you turn it on and off, don't you? High torque mode activated. Are you doing a special delivery for 24 hours? I doubt we'll get a chance. Right, iRacing. There we go. Should be it. The 24-hour race is next weekend.
His exit's clear.
Yeah, that's better. That's better. Whee! Neil Koda, thank you for 62. You had to get 2 furnaces done yesterday. Oof. Not fun. Morning, Mr. Moomin.
Car right, clear right.
Totally forgot where all my braking markers are. Amazing how quickly you forget your brake markers on a track.
Yep. And especially since I recently changed pedals as well.
Yeah, that's true. Pops is asking if he got the DD yet.
Not yet.
That's a bit late. That's a bit late.
I mean, it probably won't be long though.
No, we did the last time we did Le Mans and the LMP. I love driving the LMP and Le Mans, but the last time we did it, it's so easy to damage the underside of the car on the chicanes. It's very, very easily done. And the moment you do it at Le Mans, you lose so much time. So we just thought, let's try the GTE. Rusty. You know, since iRacing changed all the off-track stuff, are there any places now where you can just blatantly go off-track and come back on?
It hasn't been changed on Le Mans, only on the Red Bull Ring and Spa. So Le Mans is the same.
All right,
And Le Mans has
that's
always
the
been
class
more
car
heavy on
approaching. You'll need
slowdowns
to get back
than
the turn
incidents
gate.
anyway.
The leader has just done a 3:48.4.
I am seriously rusty.
Oh, hey, Paul.
Well, it would be you, wouldn't it? You pushed me off the track, Alex.
Mind puns from like 10 seconds back. I've just been disconnected.
Yep. It's like somebody just killed the session or something. Wow. I just saw a lot of messages saying disconnected, disconnected,
Yeah.
disconnected, then I got kicked. Doesn't look like Caps is running.
All right.
It's... Well, it is, because I've got my chat running, but it's not... It should be. Maybe it's because it wasn't an official practice. I don't know. I've got the information here, so why are you not getting it? Well, I guess we're out of that session. It says drivers were removed, not disconnected.
I guess they need to make place for friends. Yeah, there's still like, what, an hour and 10 minutes left in the session?
Yep. Yeah, it says it's closed now. Both of them say closed on it. Well, looks like I'm hosting one then.
Oh,
The only question is, what settings do I use for time and stuff?
let me look up when the actual session starts in iRacing.
Right, I'm going to have to create a race, guys. Give me a second.
The actual session in iRacing starts on July 3rd at midday. And then I think if you click select generate weather or whatever for the weather, it will use relevant weather that we will get during the race as well.
Oh, I'll just make it a public, shall I? And get people in.
Well,
License, what do you reckon? Class C up?
I think the actual race is C class as well, so yeah.
So that'd be C 1.0, would it?
Yes.
iRating range, do you want to limit that?
Nah. Let the noobs join as well. So Sean can join when he wants.
I'll put it on 1,000. I don't think I want anything less than that.
Yeah, otherwise you get 500 IR LMP1s, don't you?
SND, thank you for 37 months. It's really Rob. Thank you for 50 months. Bullseye. Thank you, Bullet. Let's see. Now, is going to be an option somewhere to allow full tank limit?
Don't limit that.
Yeah, but I don't know where that option is.
If it shouldn't be on by default, I don't think. It might actually be when you're selecting the cars that you can select it.
Okay, weather, generate weather, sky.
It's been so long. Glad to finally catch a stream.
Mars 5893. Thank you for the bits. Welcome to the stream, or welcome back to the stream. Good to have you back, sir. So cars, Dallara 217, Ferrari 408 GTE. What else?
I guess the two LMP1s. The Audi R18 and the Porsche 919. And then I think it's the BMW M8, the Corvette, and the Porsche RSR.
Okay, I need to choose these, so you'll have to go a little bit slower. Audi R18 I've done.
And the Porsche 919.
Porsche 919. What else?
The BMW M8.
M8.
The Corvette and the RSR.
What, the Corvette C8?
Yeah.
Okay, we have the Audi R18, the 919, the M8, the C8, the RSR, the 488 GTE, and 217.
Sounds good.
Fuel capacity 100% is the default. No weight penalty, no power limits. That should all be correct.
Yep.
Track select. 24-hour Le Mans. Track options, maximum drivers. Do you want to limit the drivers?
I think the default is at like 60 or something. I doubt that many people are going to join anyway.
Rolling starts, blah, blah, blah.
And then just set the practice duration to the duration of the session. Also, I had no idea how loud my push to talk button is on my steering wheel. Like, you can hear me release it.
Yep. Fast repairs. That should be off, shouldn't it?
I mean, they're not really relevant in a practice session, I don't think.
Trying to work out where the practice thing is. Track options.
Can you share your screen? Because I can't see what you're doing right now. Or just show your screen.
Right, can you see it now? Should be able to see it now.
I forgot what you were trying to do. I'm an idiot.
What?
I can't remember what you were looking for, even though you just said
The practice session. Like where it,
All right.
so I've set it in here. The track options. Got 50 drivers, rolling starts, it says. But there's nothing here about the practice bit.
Have you set how long the session will be up for?
That was at the beginning. That was like 4 hours.
Then I think you have to set it there.
Time limit. Open practice only. There we go.
Right.
Time of day. You said July 18th?
Third. Third. So basically today. Is it the 3rd today? Yes, it is.
Practice 6 a.m. sunrise. So we'll do, I don't know what time.
It starts at midday anyway.
Let's do that then.
Although obviously we're gonna have to do some night testing at some point as well.
Oh,
You could set time acceleration.
could do. Put it on ×2, then after 4 hours, it'll be 8 hours, it'll be 8 p.m., which is still
then-
within sunset. Could do ×4.
Yeah, let's do ×4.
That'll give us 16 hours of session,
Yep.
which will take us from 12 p.m. till 4 a.m. That's quite a lot.
Yep.
I might start it slightly earlier if that's the case. Right, check that out. All right, race is great. Just waiting for it now.
Is it called Naughty Practice?
Nope, it's called Le Mans 24 Endurance or something. Because it's open, it's not private nutty. There it is. It's just bringing it up now. So, guys, it's an open session if you want to join. Simitis, thank you for 8 months. Derpy Live, welcome. Ryan, if you want the SKRS, get the Almar. taken a while.
Yep.
Apparently my caps is not displaying in OBS. I need to look at that now.
Can't help you with that one.
If it died within a month, you can send it back. It'll be under warranty. Right, looks like the session is up.
Yep. Someone is already registered.
Wow.
Joining before us, how rude.
Wow. You could at least let us get in the door.
I know, right?
One day, iRacing will release a patch and it will say, added register and join button.
I was just going to say, remember to click the join button as well. It would also be kind of nice if the game cached the last track you loaded.
Yeah, I'm sure I've got enough memory for it.
Yeah.
He tried to call them, got no response. That's not good. %. I wonder if all these wheels are hand assembled. It seems to me you can't really automate it very easily.
Yeah. I mean, I guess that's partially why they're so expensive. Like the screen and the LEDs and everything is just, you can buy those off the shelf basically.
Yeah, I'm getting all the caps information on my screen, but not in OBS.
Don't know, Jeff.
Come on, caps, what's going on? Why you no work? There we go.
The track temperature is decreasing. It's now 23
Okay.
Celsius.
I think it's okay now.
Fixed it.
Wait, what time did I set the start time of the session to?
I didn't actually see what you chose in the end.
Because it says it's 11:40, and I'm sure I didn't choose 11:40. Oh no, 10:22. I'm looking at the wrong one. Durr. Yeah, 10 a.m. It's already 20 past.
Yeah, times 4 time acceleration, obviously.
Mid exit's clear. Push.
Also, my guess is a lot of people not in the stream will be joining as well. Because there's only 3 practice sessions open.
Yeah, that's probably true. Philip Blake, is that the guy that's joining us?
Yup.
Looking at you can ride a lot of curb in this thing compared to the LMP.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought 100. I wonder if you can break at 100. I think we know the answer to that. Because I'm used to this in the LMP, I really don't know where the brake markers are, so I'm having to figure this out.
All clear on pit exit. You can push now.
I'm trying to get away with things that you just can't get away with. I'm kind of curious what the Ferrari can do with the curbs that the LMP couldn't. Like, things that just weren't an option in the LMP. Like, what happens if I cut this curb, or what happens if I ride that curb? Right, so you can safely brake at 200. Yeah, I know the track cookie, but I know it in the LMP, so I don't know where my brake markers are yet. But I'll figure it out. I'm just experimenting, it's fun. You want the overhead cam on? Hang on. Like that. Looper, if you run the car command, it'll tell you.
Slowdowns are brutal when no one's set on lap yet.
Yesterday, Dragon Hero. Literally yesterday, mate. Cold tires still. Jonathan, I've hardly played Star Citizen.
The track temperature is increasing. It's now 26 Celsius.
That's that's what you get for braking while turning. I kind of expected the guy to just keep going, and he went off to one side, and yeah, it just kind of threw me a little bit. Yes, firefighter, because they don't have the license. The Le Mans organisers have licensed it to R-Factor. So that meant that iRacing couldn't also hold a semi-official Le Mans. So what they kind of had to do was bundle it up with some other endurance events. So that Le Mans couldn't, you know, say, "Oi, we didn't license this to you. You can't just host a 24-hour Le Mans." It's all shenanigans. Jimrick, thank you 51 months, sir. I think it's slidey as well, Sponge, because there's not a lot of downforce. You know, the setup doesn't have a lot of downforce as well. So if you do go sideways, there's not a lot of grip. It's also very squirrely.
I think the rear wing angle is 0 degrees, so...
Yeah, it's interesting. Compared to the LMP, which has a lot of downforce, this is quite fun.
Well, that's why I'm honestly still more comfortable with the
Pit exit's
LMP2.
clear.
I think, was it a 6 hour we did at Le Mans?
Yeah.
And in that time, we managed to bash the underside more than once. In 24 hours, I think we'll bash it more than once.
Yeah.
You just have to coax it around, I guess. It does, Supernova, but the wing's on 0 degrees, so it's not really doing anything. Left that way too late. You're running the LMP too.
The leader has just done a 3.
You'll be flying around the track in that thing. Sim Game again. Good morning, sir. Are you doing that? You're doing the 24, aren't you? I remember I asked you. bit tidier. Sim Gamer Nerd, this is an open session if you are wanting to join it. "24 hours stuck in the rig." Oh yeah. You come out, your backside will be shaped like your seat. The 24's next weekend. Just getting some very early practice in. Sloppy. Yeah, the DD's working. I just had to change the profile back in True Drive because I had it on
The track temperature's
trucking.
rising. It's now 28 Celsius.
So when I got into the racing, it was like, this doesn't feel right. Very last chicane, are you doing that in second or first?
Second, I think.
Oh god. I need to brake a lot earlier. Hang on, let's try the brake bias. What brake bias are you running?
49.7.
I find it the back end very squirrely under braking. I'm going to punt it forward a little bit.
Need to get better pedals, mate.
You need to get a better wheel, mate. Yeah, Matty, there is. But yes, if you watched yesterday's stream, Matty, like there wasn't a huge amount of difference when I first tried it, but once you got the settings dialed in, it's crazy how much more information you get. Is it several K's worth of difference? Well, that's the subjective argument. Brake early enough. Need to get the config of this wheel dialed in so it's showing me the right RPMs and things. Okay, that braking is a little bit better now. You mean this wheel? I'm really happy with the weight of it, the way it feels, the grip, the button layout. I'm really happy with all of that.
Right side, clear
The
right.
software itself, yesterday it was kind of disconnecting on me a couple of times, but that could be a USB issue for me personally. We'll see how long it runs for today. Like, the software itself is highly configurable, but not as easy to use as, say, SimHub. Don't get me wrong, you can get all the information you want on this thing, but the actual software is a little bit not as user-friendly as it could be. But in terms of the wheel, I really like the wheel, yeah. Really like the wheel.
E7.
I've never actually had a wheel with a display on it. This is all a bit of a novelty for me. Oh, that's too much of a cut. Yeah, I'm on the beta version now, Audi.
Need to slow down and give back some time.
Like I say, the disconnecting from the hardware
About you, mate.
could just be USB.
That's a new fastest lap for Goya. 3 of 48.1 seconds.
What did you set your brake bias to now, Paul?
50.7, I think it was like 2 clicks forward, something like that. And
Let's try that.
it's a lot less squirrely for me now.
Fair enough.
Yeah, Audi, it could just be a USB problem. It's not really a fair assessment, judging it just from
Sector
what
1
happened
is
yesterday.
3.5 off the pace.
I don't know, Venno. It remains to be seen how much I end up using it. About the immersion.
The track temp's increasing. It's now 30 Celsius. Sector 2 is 0.9 off the pace.
Thank you, Audi. I'm used to taking these corners in the LMP at such high speeds with loads of downforce, and it's completely different in this car.
Tenth position. That's your quickest lap in this session. That puts you 5.7 off the leader's pace. Your lap time was at 3:53.8 seconds. Sector 3 is 1.3 seconds off the pace.
Done it again. Keep trying to get too much out of that bend.
New fastest lap for Goyan, 3:47.7 seconds.
How you finding it? The brake bias change?
It's better. Especially, I was struggling in Indianapolis before. And now it does feel a bit more stable. I just realized you didn't divide up the classes into classes. So a slowdown will now be calculated to a 3 minute 14.
Is that an option somewhere?
Yeah, you should have. I forgot to tell you, but you should have done that before you started the session.
Wouldn't even know where to do that.
Yeah, that's my bad. I should have told you when I forgot. So that's why the quickest lap time in our class is like 30 seconds quicker than we could realistically do.
I wonder why it wasn't splitting the LMP class time out properly.
Yeah.
Sure if that's damaged anything. Hey Kelly. Those chicanes are certainly easier to take than the LMP.
Yeah.
That's your fastest lap today. You're now
Right side, clear right.
So what kind of time should we be aiming for?
I think 350 for us would be a decent lap time with these track times. My optimal is a 48.2, but that was on lower track temp, so I'm never gonna reach that.
The track temp's increasing. It's now 32 Celsius.
Can I see what this screen injects? Oh yeah, just literally glance down.
And I got crushed out by an Invasion LMP1, gotta love it.
That's just like every race.
He's lucky I don't have admin rights in this session.
Fastest lap for Gomez, 3:20.
Karu, how you doing? Turned in too late for the turn. Black Falcon, thank you, 54 months.
B13.
It is slidey. Try that view for a bit. We'll do a lap on that view.
Car left. Clear left.
Your pumps not. Your pedals not go over to punch yet.
3:12.7.
They are in the customs in the UK right now, I believe. Like they're deciding how much import tax he's gonna have to pay, even though I sent it as a gift.
There's a possibility you won't get them on time.
I hope that doesn't happen. Yeah, if he doesn't have him by Tuesday or Wednesday, then I would say it's too late. Because it took me a pretty damn long time to get used to load cell brakes when I got them. And these pedals do less adjustment because they're both load cell braking.
Well, yeah, and it needs time to mount them to the frame and all that.
Yeah.
No, that button there, that summons a cup of tea.
I sent Sean my old Fanatec V3 pedals and I bought Husingfield Ultimates.
Yeah, it's my SOS cup of tea. Ooh, was a bit slippy on that.
Has the tracking updated at all, Sean?
P19.
I just saved a chunk of time on that last chicane. That's really weird. Getting slidey,
You
man.
need to slow down a bit if you don't want a penalty.
Pops, I take it they've not written to you and said, we're holding a parcel, blah, blah, blah. Well, ultimately, Raz, you get a black flag. Stop go penalty or drive through or something like that. Snow Jesus, thank you for 4 years. So yeah, hype drunk ball, thank you. Yeah, the other thing is crew chief's not telling me that there's like a faster class car coming up behind me.
Yep. That's another issue. I completely forgot about that, actually.
Correct, firefighter. You don't need a load cell on anything but the brake pedal. Ah.
That's the thing, though, Raz. You're practicing race conditions.
Fastest lap for Gomez, 3:12.4 seconds.
It's true, Raz.
3:21.
It's annoying, but it's kind of necessary. You could get complacent about things otherwise.
Okay, Paul, you've used half your fuel.
Oh, slippy. Like how it's 1 PM in the game already.
Yep. Be right back.
Not so much random weather, no. There's no rain in iRacing. The only real thing there is cloud. And the sun moves. That's about it. It's 1 PM IRL in France. Yep. Nearly made a mess of that.
New fastest lap for Gomez, 3:11.5 seconds. P23.
Done it again. I've looking where the rig of doom is shaping up beautifully. Oh. Thank you. We'll just have to call it Mordor. How many drivers are there? We're like car number 26 and everything now.
Car left, clear left.
$35 litres remaining. I was coming through there thinking, is that going to be an off track? So brutal. I reckon there's a load of time to be gained at that chicane. Yeah, Scooby, I'm slowly kind of chipping away at the corner times. As the simulator, the fuel goes down, tires get sticky, you become quicker. So the fuel is, you can see the fuel on the screen. It's just above the chat. You see the fuel load though. And you do feel that in the weight of the steering input and the amount of kind of grip you get. Because there's less weight, there's less grip. The tyres do get hot and sticky depending on the track temp. So the track temp shown on the screen as well, 35 Celsius. So as that goes up, your grip goes down. So that's modelled. No, it doesn't use real-time weather, no. Can't decide whether to come out of that bend in second or first. Hans, how are you doing? Thank you for 12 months, sir. Happy anniversary. Oh no. Oh. I've done that before. You get the power down a little bit too early while the car's still turned, and that's what happens. Yeah, that's a wall, pups. You're familiar with those. I'm gonna finish my fuel if I can. I can feel the steering's a bit wonky though.
B25.
I reckon the car might be down on top speed now. Yep. Yeah, it is. Look, my delta time's coming down the straight. GT3 class. I can barely get into 6th gear now.
The track temperature's rising. It's now 37 Celsius.